Hi guys, I'm Chris here. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. TGIF, you know what that means. Thank God it's Friday. Anyway, guys, I have a request to make quite a lot of stuff right now, and today is turmeric powder, okay? And turmeric, is the main ingredient in curry, and one of the main ingredients in turmeric is called curcumin, and that's it right there. So folks, let me show you what turmeric looks like. Turmeric is pretty close to the ginger family, and I plant turmeric tree inside because when they start to grow, I plant my own turmeric. And guys, you would be surprised to see how those turmeric are growing. So anyway, if you notice, folks, I'm wearing a gloves, and a thick gloves, not the little gloves that I would normally wear, because turmeric really stains, folks. And even this cotton board I'm using it specifically because I cut a lot of stuff that stain on this board. You have to have quite a few cutting boards, folks. One is particularly like for your poultry, for your chicken, and you don't mix them. So this one is I use basically for, so when you're doing turmeric, we're gonna okay, these are the real turmeric. You buy it, you clean it up, wash it, you dry it, and like I said, there's two ways to do all of this stuff. You could do it in your oven, and you could also use what do you call it there to I don't tell you. Anyway, so I'm gonna be cutting it very thin. Watch your hands. I'm gonna cut it thin, very thin. The gloves make it so hard, so one of my hands I have to a dehydrator. That's the word I'm looking for, folks. I'm trying very hard to let it out. So this is gonna be cut very thin. Okay, not too thin, because so if you have a dehydrator, that's fine. I don't have one, so, and to be honest, folks, I never motivated to get one. I have friends that I could borrow from, but I don't really. I just love doing it in the oven because I find it comes out very good. So in the oven, you're gonna put your stove to the lowest, which is 179. Okay, you preheat your oven. Well, when you do that, you preheat your oven, and it's a slow process, folks. Actually doing in the oven, but it works very well. Okay, the dehydrator might take a little less time, but you get the same result. So in the oven, it might go for about a couple hours to get it to get them dehydrated. I'm trying very hard not to let this thing touch my hand, but it's so difficult with the gloves on. So, and I have about 700 videos. So a long time ago, I think I did turmeric, and so a lot of people are not gonna go that far to find it. So I got a request to show them how to do the turmeric powder. So I'm using a small knife. So, and folks, I have two good friends who have a channel in St. Thomas, Jamaica. That's my parish, and I have to big up Kina and Christmas List. They're the one who brought their attention to, they both have a channel, folks, in St. Thomas. I think he's DJ Swicked, and the wife is Life with Orentia, and they have 3 beautiful kids, but DJ go on farm work a lot of time, and he himself tell you guys it's rough, and you don't really see anything there, because you know what farm work is like already. So they both have their channel. They live in a house where family land, and the house is in bad repair, and they have a little chicken coop, and the chicken coop the mongoose invaded it and eat I think about 200 of the chicken. So they're trying right now. So people, and they get some support. She sent me a video, and I posted on my Empress G. So people, you could go over and watch it and support her. Okay, support them. It will. So I have to big up everybody who supported them. They get some money. Included I sent some for them too. So it all comes to about $84,000. So they start, because the house where they live in is in such bad shape. So they're starting with the house to put on a cut. So today, video show you them at the hardware store. They're very honest people, folks. And they're getting what the money could get to start fixing the house. Because even their toilet is outside. So, you know, so we have to bigger people who support. We gotta help each other, folks. And these people help themselves. Those are the people who help folks. People who help themselves, you know. So this is the turmeric here, what it looks like. Turmeric is very yellow. So I just thought I'd show you this. I have a lot more cut up already. So what happened now, I like to put a piece of foil paper in my pan because, especially with turmeric, I don't want it to go staining up my pan. So this will go in the oven at 170 degrees Fahrenheit for about, because that's the lowest part of the oven, very low, because you cannot turn up the oven high, otherwise you will cook them or burn them. So it is a slow process, okay, very slow process. But in the hand, because folks, I do all my spices and everything. Years ago I used to buy in the store, but I know what goes in them, and I know the health cleanliness of them, because I can see what I'm doing. Occasionally I will keep one and two, but I make sure it's organic spices, so if in case I run out on my own, but I never usually do because I'm constantly make my own stuff. So this I'm gonna go into the oven for about 8 hours on a very low heat, okay? And I'll show you some that's already done. And these are finished, folks, and you can see they're very crispy. See that? This is the texture you want to get them. Just like I show you with the peppers, onion the same way, garlic the same way. You can make your own powder in everything, folks, everything, you know. And I make it all in everything. So this is it here. So right now, basically what I'm gonna do, if you have a grinder, or if you have a magic bullet, either one. I have a magic bullet for so many years and it's still going, folks. So if you have that or your grinder, so I'm gonna try the grinder right now, because the grinder is a thing that you can only run it for about a minute and let it cool. Otherwise, if you get overheated, it's gonna just stop working. So we're gonna grind these right now. I have, well, you know, small space, so I always have to be creative. So that's the plug right there. Let me just I washed this. I used this early on today, so let me make sure it's dry, because if you put it in and it's wet, it's gonna stick to the grinder and you won't get the you will not get a good result. So I have to make sure that this is okay. And make sure that's in. So I'm going to start putting these in right now. And folks, it's going to make a lot of noise, but I'm going to start it and turn. I just because you know these stuff make a lot of noise. So folks, what I'm going to do, I am going to just grind it up and then come back and, you know, show you, because it makes so much noise. Hi guys, I'm back and I finished. And guys, look at this beautiful color. This is turmeric powder right here, folks. See that? That is turmeric. Look how beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? That's it right there. And this is the main ingredients in your curry powder. And because I love my curry so much, folks, you know, I am always making, let me show you how much turmeric I have, folks. That's the bottle there, yeah? And I have a smaller bottle here also. You know, not just for cooking, I use it, I make teas and I make smoothies. And one of my main thing is to make a drink, a juice. I had it in my juice. So sometimes I add the real turmeric, but when you know, and also, so you know, like to have the like in this form too, but this is just as good. See that? Yeah. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm just gonna add it to my bottle here because, and I also, you know, a friend of mine came by the other day and I could give her onion, fresh onion powder, turmeric powder. So it's a nice gift to give to people, you know, to friends and family. So this is why I make so much because it's continual. By the end of the year, the month, you're gonna see the bottle gonna be lower, because I, for myself, and I give some away to close people, you know, a few people. So this, and guys, if you could smell the aroma of turmeric. This is, yeah. So that's turmeric there in its natural form. I don't know. Years ago, I used to buy the powder in the store, and then we have a lot of these report about recalling a lot of these product with salmonella and stuff like that. So folks, a lot of those things are prepared and they're not very clean. So that is the problem there, you know. And like right now, there's cantaloupes from the States. Over here in Canada, I think 5 people already died from it. And salmonella, you know, salmonella come up by bacteria in the feces. So obviously people are handling those cantaloupe, you know, weren't very hygienic, and that's what happened. So to make your own stuff at time, it might take a little time, folks, but believe you me, it's a lot more healthier. Okay, so Fire, big up yourself. Please go over and show Fire some love, folks. Let him reach 1,000, 100,000, folks. Okay, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, to Empress GTV, and give me a thumbs up. And you can leave a little you know, thoughts. It's up to you. Okay, and also go down to Marie and Mello and support this channel. Deacon, big up yourself in good warm Mandeville right now. You know, I know it's hot out there right now, but we're still lucky because where I'm in Toronto, it's cold, folks, but there's no snow on the ground, and the sun was out today. And so anytime the sun is out, whether it's cold or not, it's a beautiful day for me. Any day I get up and I'm breathing life is a beautiful day for me. Evelyn, I have to big you up. Thanks, you know, for continuous support, my dear. I appreciate it. And Norina also, I see you there. Sometimes I don't mention you guys. It's not because sometimes I forgot. But I read all the comments, and I read that one today, Evelyn. And thank you so very much for your, you know, you send such beautiful comments. And your thumbs up, I appreciate that too, okay? So guys, have yourself, it's Friday, and the weekend is here. So folks, have yourself a wonderful weekend, okay? And try making some of your own spices. You'd be surprised, you know, okay? Fire, big up yourself. Jeremy, big up yourself. That's Popeye down in and all the gang down in Negril, and also Richard Brown. Okay, go over and support those guys, folks. Okay, all right. Have yourself a very beautiful weekend. Okay, peace.